Some of my earliest memories of light happened down in Panama City at Miracle Strip. And just seeing all the crazy kind of carnival-esque shows down there and the lights. And I lived just a couple hours away from there, and it was a frequent destination for us during the summertime. Recently, I went back and witnessed my eldest nephew's graduation from a high school down there, and I was really struck with how similar Miracle Strip in Panama City still is to what it was back in 1985. So this came out of that. 3 teenage boys stand in the bed of a Ford truck that cruises slow as a shark in warm water down the strip of Panama City Beach. A hand-painted Confederate flag drips down their hood. They whoop and whistle as they roll past a school of girls outside Alvin's Island. Pink mopeds flash in and out again of the slow current of cars and trucks. Tinny horns honk as Skinnerd blares, and the air is thick with humidity and salt and curious desire. The moon floats into the purpling sky, a pale yellow dot against the blaze of the Vomitron's lights. Out past the Sandpiper Resort, arm in arm, a couple skirts the water's edge. Noctiluca blooms green starlight in the sand beneath their feet. A bale of turtle hatchlings totters to their first dark gulf. Further out, a nudity of jellyfish caresses one another below the waves. Their tendrils weave an ecstatic orgy of forgiveness. Forget the metaphor for now. What you need to know is this. Love the world with all of you. Love the world through sorrow and shame. And when your love is over, then give the world away. So I live over kind of at the base of Ruffner Mountain. So this comes from a morning walk there, Soto Voce. A soft crick, a branch snaps and a leaf crunches. I freeze on the trail and my ego wild birds away in the gray morning light. My pupils dilate and my mouth is a desert as fear's cold nose snuffles the thorny branches of my heart. I long to run, but I'm rooted here as 4th grade and food chains play through my mind. Alongside my friend's story of a black bear at sunset and other talk of pets disappearing, lost to wild dogs or coyotes, even rumors of a mountain lion, tooth, fur, claw, bite, and I with nothing but a stick and a flood of adrenaline. The woods are silent, and I turn to go, when with fleur of leaf and twig, a speckled doe steps out, a spindly-legged truth, crossing the trail. Dark eyes on me, she disappears behind the forest quilt. Only then, unseen in the trees, do the birds resume their twittering laughter. This final poem is, I started writing it, then I was really worried I was plagiarizing. So I stuck some of the words into to a Google search, and while I was not plagiarizing, I was kind of struck with some of the similarities with Yeats's Second Coming, and so it then became sort of a response to that. And then I'm not a mathematical person. My son is very mathematical, and I guess maybe I've been inspired somewhat by his thoughts, but. I started looking into all this cosmological stuff, and it got really weird, and so it's called the co-moving distance of the peach in cosmological equations. And co-moving distance, I'm sure you probably are all much aware of, is sort of a way to measure the expanding size of the universe by measuring the distance between two moving heavenly bodies. Sounds kind of good. The co-moving distance of the peach in cosmological equations for W.B. Yeats. Circling down in a tightening gyre, the crow charts its course to the silver orchard, pencil trees in perfect parallels until the horizon where anarchy. Lines meet, centers fold, Euclid rolls gravely, and chaos wads his glooming arithmetic into a confused ball. Look to the farmer. Her twilight fingers plot a new geometry as they trace across the paper bark. Here, soil is X and fruit is Y, and we solve for no endpoint but infinity. Beneath each callus lays the spiral formula of creation. Beneath the bark, Spiritus Mundi pumps sap heavenward to where peach blossoms unfurl luscious truths. And there, my firm friend, past the pluck, the fuzz, flesh, nectar, and pleasure, turning and turning beyond the world's widening eye, is the grooved pit of it all. Intricate is your brilliant brain. The stony core of its center holds the key. Press it to your ear and hear it lover whisper, "Be sweet, be sweet."